Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all well. Thank you so much for clicking, it's massively appreciated. I've come out this morning. I'm going to show you something. The first thing you're going to think when you see it is, why didn't I think of that? I'm going to show you today guys, in detail, how to set up the Plow tarp tent. Let's go for it. Back soon guys. Right guys, welcome back. Right, so the Plow tarp tent. You've all heard of the Plow point shelter, sorry. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest with you. If I use it, it'll be during the summer, and I'll be using a fly-in Plow point shelter. Just for a bit of overhead shelter from the sun. I don't tend to use it any other time of the year. So that's your Plow point. So I'm going to show you today guys. Stay to the end of the video, right? It's brilliant. There's so much room inside, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, honestly God. Now you can get 3 men in there, no problem. And that's with the British Army basha. And that's what I've got with me today, in my chest pack. So, as I said at the beginning in the intro, you're going to think, why didn't I think of that? I think it's going to make the Plow point obsolete guys. Let's get started. So all I got with me today guys, and I feel pretty naked to be honest, with the backpack on, or rucksack or burgan. That's all I've got with me today is a chest rig. I'll put the card up for you now of the review I did on it. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit. But inside there I've got tent stakes, I've got jungle knots, and I've got a British DPM basha. The next thing you're going to need is a tree with some flat ground below it. When it comes to height, I'm going to set the Plow point tarp tent at sternum height. Obviously you can go higher depending on the side of the tarp and material you're using, but I'm using a DPM basha guys, British Army, so I set it at sternum height. So this is exactly what you're going to need guys. Some sort of tarp or basha, ground sheet depending on time of year. It's rained all night here, so the earth is very wet, so I'll be using a poncho as a ground sheet. Several stakes. I have got some connected to my basha, but I bought extra. You don't need to bring toggles, that's just me being Gucci guys. And some jungle knots, or if you want to you can use bungee cords or just some paracord. And you're going to need a stick up to about waist height. So important point to note here guys, there's my tree I'm going to anchor to. So if you're going to use a basha, have the seam facing the tree, not there. So facing the tree. There's the tree. My finger out the way. So it's facing the tree. I've angled it to the position I want. I don't want it there because there's a stump. So I've angled it there. The next thing I'm going to do is anchor it to the tree using some jungle knots. So I'm at the tree end now guys. That's all I'm doing is opening up the webbing, putting my jungle knot through, putting my Gucci toggle through. So that's locked in there and it's quick release. So coming to the tree, sternum height, using my jungle knots. lock it into position there, and again it's quick release. Next stage, guys, using a not so Gucci Timu stake, come to the back centre and stake that out. Pull it taut, 45-degree angle, boom, job done. So the next thing we're going to do now is peg the back corners out. I'm going to use the stakes I've got on here. 45-degree angle, in you go. Like so. So we didn't use them, but as I said earlier, I've got my, let's get back a bit for you guys. Someone put a tree in the way. I've got my stakes connected to my British Army basha. So as you can see now, the difference is I've pegged the back out, and the main difference is, whereas your seam would be going that way, your seam is going that way. So what I'm going to do now is show you the next stage using these stakes. So what we do now, guys, okay, come to the front of the shelter, you skip that one out, okay, you go to the next peg out point. So I've pegged out both corners. So the next stage is to elevate the back. Let me show you how I do that. So guys, to elevate the back, take your stick that you cut earlier, connect the jungle knot to one of the loops on the basha, not too far away, line it up to the centre, put it in one of the loops, wrap it around once, it's just locked. Using your Timu stake, line it up, put it into one of the jungle knots, 45-degree angle, and simply peg it down. So what that's done now, guys, is giving us a lot more room inside for our admin. But as you can see, it's still a three-sided shelter, but you've got a lot more room in there than a regular plough point. Let me show you around. Right, so this is what we're looking at now, and it's complete. So this is obviously the back end, guys. So as you can see already at the back, there's loads of room to store your kit, your burr gun, your belt kit, whatever, or your pawn mags. Right, so this is the left hand side of the shelter. So you've got wind protection there. That's all you would do with these gaps, guys, is kick the foliage over the top, you know, so you'd block that off. Coming around to the front, so there's the front, guys. Absolutely bags of room in there. As I say, you get 3 soldiers in there, easy. You might get 6 civilians. Right, let's walk around. We'll put this bloody tree in the way. So there's a profile of it, guys. You know, you can put it as high or as low as you want on a tree. I say this is a regular British Army basha. There's obviously bigger tarps out there, so you would put it higher. You've got a lot more room in it, and you could get a lot more people in as well if that's what you choose. Unless you're like me and you haven't got no friends. So let's go back round to the back. Simple enough to set up, guys, isn't it? But the plough point just doesn't do it for me. It's just not enough room inside. So there you go, look. So there you go, guys. That's me inside. There's plenty of room down the back end. I said you could either put your kit there or down the back. Preferably I'd put mine on the back. And I just put my belt kit there. Perhaps have a small fire out there. But there's absolutely bags of room in here, guys. I say got 3 covers of shelter here. What I'm going to do next, guys, is to show you what to do if the weather turns harsh. So quite simply, if the weather turns nasty, you just peg out the ends. Obviously give yourself ventilation there, but you're a lot more covered now. So obviously the profile have changed. Someone keeps putting bloody trees in the way here, guys. I have to have a word with someone. So there you go, I'm just walking around again, obviously. So you're covered now from 4 sides, but you have got ventilation. So that's me, guys, I'm done. I hope you like our setup. And I hope I showed you so it's understandable. But if you don't understand it, and you've got any questions, don't hesitate to put down in the comments what you're unsure of. But I think I've done a good job of that one. And absolutely brilliant shelter, guys. As I said, I think it's gonna, it has for me anyway. It's just made the plough point obsolete. When you've got something like that, it takes the same amount of time to set up and put down. Lots more room. Brilliant, happy days. Just before I clock out, leave no trace, guys. Getting sick of this. Getting sick of it. It's the second one I found on 2 trips here, along with some other items, camping items. Don't do it, right? Just don't do it. Gonna ruin it for everyone. So take your shit home with you. So have a good look around before you leave. Spend a good 5 minutes and sanitize the area. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Get the channel moving. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I hate to ask, guys, but can you consider membership? I've set at the lowest bar, £1.99 per month. I don't think you can buy a packet of condoms, huh? I don't know, I wouldn't know. But there you go. So thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a comment. And if you did like the video, just punch that like button and subscribe. It won't cost you a penny, guys. Do that for me, alright? Lots more content to come. Out!